Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Monday. It's March 16th, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm a shamanic practitioner, tarot card reader, oracle reader, full service shaman. And I'll be relocating to the East Coast for this next little chapter of my life for a little while. And I'm hoping to hold some workshops, small workshops, where I help teach you how to get more in touch with your intuition and to deepen our own understanding, our own knowledge, because we're getting a lot of information from everywhere. And if we don't follow our own intuition, we're likely to kind of kick ourselves later. So anyway, just keep tuned for that. I have a website, LindaTheLightWorker.com. All my information is down below in the descriptions. I also have a coronavirus meditation there to help ease the fear and anxiety that's going around. And it really is just about deep breathing, getting in touch with our breath, slowing down, and being very present. So thanks for joining me today. Okay, let's jump into the cards. You know, I'm thrilled that I'm able to kind of go through and discover. This is the tarot for the wild unknown. It's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. And I'm trying to look for the author's name. I think I have the description stuff. Yeah, it's written by Kim Krans. K-I-M is her first name, or it's a boy, K-R-A-N-S. So anyway, this is a really beautiful deck, and it's been calling to me, so I'm glad to find it. And the images are really powerful. And I had a lot of cards that just wanted to jump out, and I just kept checking in, and Spirit kept saying, yeah, that's it, that's it. So, okay, our first card today is the Four of Wands, and let me adjust my lighting. Now, the Four of Wands, this card, as you can see it, is all about this balance, coming back into balance again, and finding all of us working together. Look at this harmony that's happening here. I love that indigo center and that image of balance, of just clarity all around it, being illuminated by light. So this completion that's happening, so I was like, well, what's that completion about? Because it seems a little chaotic these days. And I was given the moon card, and this moon card is all about this completion of this emotional time that we have been in recently. Everyone has felt some sort of consequence with this global pandemic. And it's been a time of diving deep into our fear. Many people are in their what if mode. What if there's no toilet paper? Well, I mean, there are complete nations that go without. I mean, we have so many people living without toilet paper these days. It is a shock to the system for those who are used to a lot of Western conveniences. There are other ways. But that primal, I mean, we're talking like, okay, I'm going to get not graphic, but we all know what we use TP for. So getting right to the bottom of that first chakra, that first root chakra that is all about sense and stability and your how am I going to work? How am I going to, maybe you're in the service industry, you're dependent on tips, and what are you going to do? And there's all these sixes and sevens, and we've done it while in Pisces, right? Pisces, one of the most beautiful zodiac signs, and so intuitive, but is able to go so deep in the emotions. And with this dark moon, you know, it's just a little bit of a waning moon there. And so it's deep, deep, deep into those emotions where we've been with those survival issues that have been coming up. So I asked Spirit, I'm like, well, what's that all about? You know, and then I got the Six of Pentacles, which we've seen before in other decks. Now in the what's that deck called? I always want to call it the Wild Spirit. No, it's in the World Spirit Tarot deck. The Six of Pentacles is that sad person leaning against the church windows and then somebody offering help. It's about charity. This is about being kind to each other and having what you need and offering help to others and sharing. Sometimes we need to receive the charity, and sometimes we have to give the charity. And sometimes we help one person, and then, when we're giving of our time and our energy to others, it is unreasonable to think that the person that we're helping is going to help you in the same way. I mean, it's not always reciprocal. We're called to do what we're called to do. So if you're in a time where you might need some charity or assistance, please don't have any shame in asking. Part of this rebalancing that's happening, and I'm getting this message so strongly from Spirit, is about us reconnecting with each other and really getting to know each other again as human beings, sharing a common experience of life. And we're able to pull out of our little cubicles of where we were. And while we may be isolated in the traditional sense, I'm seeing so much more connections between people connecting online, on YouTube, on Marco Polo, on Zoom, on all these different apps, of really staying connected. So it is about you being connected, contributing where you can, and in your area, if you don't have like a Facebook free page, start one or get a group together from your marketplace and get people together where we can start giving more away to each other to help us. And remember that we might need, it feels like Spirit's really orchestrated this whole thing so that everyone has to take like a long nap. Like, feels like my mother's behind it. She used to always tell me to go take a nap, and I would get so cranky, like, I don't want to go. Now naps, I can't wait. So then I asked for a little bit more clarity, and we got this Temperance card, which is so beautiful, and it is about rebalancing action and emotion. So it is coming out of that fearful place and becoming more practical. All right, we're seeing some time constraints. People are going to have to get used to a new way of living, but there doesn't need to be any fear. Those tears are controlling this fire, which can get burned out of control with anxiety. So notice where your fire is. And then our final card from this wild unknown, I was like, well, what is this whole thing for? And I got the beautiful, the Fool, this baby chicken, and I love it, just in time for springtime. This is what it's all about. We are transforming as a human being, as a species. And some of you don't believe it. Everyone has their own opinions. But the information I'm receiving is that we are learning to reconnect with each other in new ways, using technology and common sense within our homes, and getting out, reaching out to our neighbors to make sure they're doing okay, and to say hello, and to just know that if you are self-isolating or if you're out in the world, that we are human beings sharing this experience together. And I really do believe, as Saturn is moving into this new age of Aquarius, it's really coming. They sang about it in the 60s. And you know what? I'm going to find a link for that song. When the moon is in the seventh house. I think that's what's going on. And Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will come along the planet. And I think love comes too, right? So let's do our best to, put yourself out there to help others. It might feel a little foolish. Get to know your neighbors. One of my soul sisters, we're all connecting so well on these different apps, these chatting apps, just to make sure that we're staying grounded and doing our best to really take care of ourselves. And one of my sisters was telling me how she's on that. There's a like a random line where you can just chat with someone else who's going through what you're going through, somebody who's in isolation or self-isolating. And I'll find out more about that. or maybe one of you knows, or maybe my soul sister can post it here down below in the comments. I would love that. And it's fascinating. She's having amazing conversations with people in different places, sharing this experience. And, you know, some of us are here on the planet have been thinking this sort of thing is going to happen, have known that some sort of transformation was going to occur in our lifetime. And this is a big event where perspectives are changing, values are being reassessed, and love and compassion are given the platform to shine. So do your best to be that little chick out in the world, and it's with the beginner's luck. Like, just try something new. And if you do have too much time to yourself, remember there are volunteer opportunities available online. And if you're able to make arts and crafts and to move that energy in a positive way, that's a great thing to do. And Spirit's also saying just go take a nap. It's all going to work out. All right, my dear. Oh, well, I've got the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers. Do we have time for one more? Let me just pull a quick card because the Sacred Travelers deck wanted to come out. And I do love Denise Linn. I miss her when I'm not pulling from her every day. Oh, here we go. We got the Cleansing Waters card. And this affirmation says, purification activates vibrant life force. Purification activates vibrant life force. So go take a bath. Go relax. It's all going to work out. All right, my dear. If you're one of my new subscribers, I'm so grateful you're here. Thank you for joining me on this channel. And all of us together, we're a global community just supporting each other, doing our best each day. Because all we need to do is really slow down all those thoughts that can arise in our heads and take it moment by moment, doing our best to plan as best we can and to relax and enjoy the ride. Okay, my dear, I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.